Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another FS25 map tour. This is Wampsville, New York. This actually came out yesterday on the in-game mod hub for all platforms. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. There will be timestamps in the description. There's a lot to go over here, and there's actually 3 separate maps to go over, which I will explain in a little bit. But first, we are going to read the Modhub description here. So, Wampsville is calling. Will you rise to the challenge? The land is waiting. The opportunity is yours. Do you have what it takes to conquer Wampsville and build your legacy in agriculture? You find yourself in New York standing at the crossroads of 3 vastly different paths, each one a unique test of your skills, strategy, and ambition. Will you thrive in the modern farming world, battle against untamed nature, or shape the land from the ground up? Wampsville, New York, Forestry Edition, NPC Storyline 1. Travel back in time before modern agriculture took over. Towering forests and untouched wilderness stand between you and your dreams. Will you carve out a homestead, create sprawling farmlands, or dominate the logging industry? The wild is yours to tame. Note: this map has increased chances of severe weather events like tornadoes and storms, so be prepared. Wampsville, New York, DIY Edition, NPC Storyline 2. The loggers have left, and now the land is yours to shape from scratch. No forests to clear, no fields required to be maintained, just pure creative freedom. Design roads, neighborhoods, and farmlands exactly how you see fit. Will you build the ultimate farming empire, plant some forests, or make a city to just maintain yards and roleplay? Wampsville, New York, Homestead Edition, NPC Storyline 3. The fields are prepped, the land is ready. This is farming at its finest. With a realistic rule layout and plenty of room for expansion, the only question is, can you turn this land into an agricultural powerhouse? The choice is yours, but one thing is certain. Only the strongest will thrive in Wampsville. Which path will you take? Now, this has key features. These ones are general to all 3 maps, and once we get down to specific to each map ones, I will tell you which map they are specific to. Precision farming compatible, roleplay friendly, mining and forestry opportunities, custom tall grass and tall mixed meadow type for a more American style vibe, produces more yield and taller than the height of base game grass. 3 unique map additions to choose from. Custom non-player characters, NPCs with voices. Mouse cannot move as we don't have access to base game NPCs, so we cannot keyframe the mouth movement to our conversations. Ability to move most NPCs around to different predefined locations like their new houses once you build them. The pre-placed ones stand just outside the start conversation trigger to see the prompt. Controller users may need to use both bumpers to see the prompt. Keybinded to switch vehicle seat in your keybinds. Ability to remove almost all NPCs from the map entirely, so you can make use of the land that they occupy. Cannot remove the ones that are on non-viable land. See tell the NPCs to take a train to somewhere else on the map train icon. Custom production chains and factories, unique placeables and buildings, including custom houses for NPCs without spawning points. Custom sell point with NPC that will explain how to use it. Buys anything with a price in the commodity list from players. Anything on viable land should be able to be sold or cut down once purchased, including but not limited to ponds. In each map, Kenneth's conversation changes a little bit to fit the predefined development of the map you are playing on. You can paint over the quarries to delete the product if mining is not your thing and you would rather utilize the space in another way. The store does contain the NPC houses, so you may purchase them and place them where you see fit. Just know the NPCs will not spawn by them unless you place them in the location the NPCs already move on. Purchasable placeables in the shop in the following categories: sheds, constructibles, containers, tools, factories, and decoration. Purchasable vehicles in the shop following categories: wheel loader tools and cotton harvesters. Custom multi-story collectible museums, sellable and purchasable. Limit 1 per map to show off the collectibles you find on the map. The terraforming soil map is implemented for PC players, does not support crossplay, so that's awesome. PC players will be able to use Terraform on here. Now, this next part is pertaining to the Forestry Edition. Unique farmland layout 55, 1 field, 25 collectibles to find, 2 quarries, 1 pile of relocated stone on your starting land. Opening storyline from 10 if multiple factories purchase some to buy the land. They sit on to sell them off to keep the land. These lands are unsellable once obtained. DIY edition, unique farmland layout 98, 1 field, 25 collectibles to find, 2 quarries, 10 if rants about big machinery, multiple factories purchase some to buy the land they sit on, sell them off to keep the land. These lands are unsellable once obtained. Homestead Edition, unique farmland layout 74, 33 fields, 25 collectibles to find, 2 quarries, 10 if explains how the layout of the land came to be, multiple factories purchase some to buy the land they sit on, sell them off to keep the land. These lands are unsellable once obtained. And again, we go back to some stuff pertaining to all 3 maps. Multiple crop types including alfalfa, clover, rye, triticale, millet, spelt, mustard, buckwheat, poppy, lentils, and flax. Thanks to Iron Thunder for the custom crops. Rework of icons by DTAP Modding. Custom animal dealer, truck and trailer to truck and trailer. Whatever that is, I haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, brought to you by Farm Hub Modding. American Tallgrass location choice, initial map development, road mapping and map, Homestead Edition, and more. Brought to you by Star Spangled Mods. NPCs, conversations, movable NPCs, Lizard Inc., custom ironstone and sand productions and products, a lot of the custom crop productions, simplified NPC constructibles, license plates, custom shop purchase buildings for each map, and map, Forestry Edition, and more. Brought to you by DTAP Gaming. DIY Edition is a collaboration between both of us for the layout and design choices made. Thank you to our alpha and beta testers for helping us find bugs and issues with the map. We appreciate you so much. Okay, so now you go to career, empty slot, go past the base game maps. Now you're going to see Wampsville, New York Homestead Edition, Wampsville, New York DIY Edition, and Wampsville, New York Forestry Edition. First, we're going to go over Homestead, and here's the mods I have in, and now, once we get done with this one, I won't show that again. I will just cut to the maps. Furrowed Fields, New York. Sand, iron ore, stone pile, North American tallgrass. Homestead Edition, Wampsville, New York. Alright, we are going to go ahead and do a flyover of this map. This map is probably the only one we're going to do a flyover on. So let's get to it. I'll be back in a minute. here is your PDA. There is multi-fruit on here as stated. North American tallgrass, alfalfa, clover, rye, triticale, millet, spelt, mustard, lavender, poppy, buckwheat, lentils, and flax. There is what you own in New Farmer. Your vehicles. The Echo 8810, the Agromaze POV 5XL, the Abbey 550, the Breedall K105, the Case IH 3020 Terraflex 25 foot, the Case IH the Case IH Axial Flow 7150, the Case IH RB 456 HD Pro, the Challenger MT665, the Dalbo Powerchain 800, the Elho Scorpio 550, the FarmTech EDK 650, the Fleetle ASW 270, the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500, the International Series 200, the John Deere 3650, the John Deere 8R410, the Timper 345 Plus Latotech, the Krone Swadro TS 970, the Krone Vendro 820 Highland, the K-branded Maxima 3 TIL, the K-branded Primor 15070M, the K-branded RA 142, the Latotech LH, and the Nardi N40BX, the Vermeer TM1410. And your Wampsville mods, you have the Volvo Miner 49ER, 49,000 liters, 2 tons. Ooh, I like that shop backdrop. That is neat. That is very neat. I liked that. And then you have the John Deere CP690, which is 590 horsepower, variable transmission, 1,400 liters of fuel, 15 miles per hour, 10,000 liters, 29.9 tons, 6 miles per hour, and a 6-meter working width. And trailer board, Continental, Vaderstein, and back to trailer board on wheel brands. And then you have the Case IH Module Express 635, 415 horsepower, variable transmission, 757 liters of fuel, 15 miles per hour, 20,000 liters. This is the square bells. And the 10,000 liter John Deere one is the round bells for cotton. 25 tons, 6 meters, 6 miles per hour. And your wheel brands are Trailerboard, Michelin, Continental, Midas, Vaderstein, and Batu Trailerboard. And then you start out with one cow barn with 6 cows in it. Tag, where is that? Get off this window. Up here. Here is your crop calendar. Contracts aren't too bad. That's spraying for 22,000, harvesting for 32,000. Nice. And then factories we'll come back to in a little bit. Flight mode is still on. Let's go ahead and untag that. So here is your starting farm. Not bad. Definitely room to add some stuff, make it your own. Now they said all this should be sellable. And it is. Awesome. As a farm builder, that is very cool. I love that. That is very cool. Anywhere else? I guess I can go down here and show you guys the mines. This is the iron ore? Yes. This is the iron ore mine. And then up here is the stone mine. Pick up all these stones, throw it into production if you're on PC, and turn it into lime. I don't know if we have any all-platform stone-to-lime productions, but if we do, console players can do that too. You can turn stones up, field stones off, and have stones for a lime for a long time with all that. Pretty good forestry areas here too. So if you wanted like farm fields and forestry, this map is actually a very good mix of that, I think. It's got a lot of farming. There's also a lot of like forestry you can take down too. I think this map is a very good mix of like the farming and forestry. How are field prices? Not bad. How much is this giant? 225? That's not bad. 172, 292. All these. I mean, I think this at 292 is your highest field price. That is very reasonable. Alright. Time to go into the build menu and look at what we have here. We have, oh shush, not enough money. This arch wall, this guy right here, solar panels, yes or no. That one didn't have any customization. Then you have this brick shed, solar panels, yes or no. Anything in silos, bunker silos, 6x31, 8x39, 12x58. And an enclosed bunker silo. This map is very easy to see what is from the map because of this custom logo right here. That's a very nice feature. Not all map makers do that. So when you get a map maker that does that, is awesome. Buildable NPC house, no triggers. Player house. Yo, that's cool. Buildable NPC house, no triggers. That buildable player house? That is cool. And then you have the Museum of Wampsville, New York collectibles. Only one per map. And then you have the Wampsville, New York water tower. And then you have the placeable fuel pump here in tools. And then you have the farmhouse here. I like the buildable farmhouse better, not gonna lie. Anyway, factories, we're gonna go over a little bit more in detail in a minute, but I will name them off. We have the smelter, stone crusher, compact smelter, blast me about my glass, that is cool. Compact glass forge, oil mill, breakfast factory, bakery, preserved food, sawmill, grain mill. And then you have the cow barn large, which holds 99 cows. Then you have the decorative radio tower, NPC trailer house. Ooh, you can. Location of steps or porch, default, invert, small, double porch, default. Kind of like that small, but we'll go back to default for now. Color on that paint, purple, orange, blue, white, yellow, black, that green, yellow, red, blue, that black, that white, gray, another gray, like a darker red, brownish. That's definitely brown. Like that color? I don't know. Like orangish yellow? Yeah. I'll go with that. Green. Like darker green, lighter green, something. And then you have a small pond. Lookout tower. A purely decorational object. Decorational rock. I like that. And then that's like a decorational gate, decoration sign. Maybe we'll have to put these signs down somewhere and see what they say. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Painting. Base game. Base game to me. And then North American tall grass. Grass. Tall mixed grass. Forest mix. Tall mixed meadow with brush. Where are we? Right here. Let's go back here to decoration. We'll go ahead and place down each one of these signs so that we can see what they say. We need to jump out of flight mode real quick. Private driveway, do not enter. And private drive, not a road, do not enter. Alright. Production time. Enclosed bunker silo. We're just gonna go ahead and place all these down. I need to do that so we have enough money to place these down. If that's what I want to do. I don't know why I'm avoiding field. I'm not saving this. Well, it probably has already saved. I'm not keeping it though. This will wind up being a future. One of these maps will probably be at least a future streaming or video series, if not both. No, I didn't place it down because there's one already on the map. We'll start with the enclosed bunker silo. You can see, like all these, you can see match storages while I go over everything else. Alfalfa silage, cycles per month 3,600, cost per month 24, 15 alfalfa in, 15 silage out. Alfalfa silage, cycles per month 36,000, cost per month 24. This is 15 alfalfa in, 15 alfalfa silage out. Chaff silage, 36,000 cycles per month, cost per month 24. 15 chaff give you 15 silage. Clover silage, cycles per month 36,000, cost per month 24. 15 clover give you 15 clover silage. Now this is clover silage, cycles per month 36,000, cost per month 24. This one 15 clover give you 15 silage. Then you have your grass silage. Cycles per month 36,000, cost per month 24. 15 grass give you 12 silage. Then you have your bakery. Bread flax. Now on these I'm only gonna go over the new stuff. So bread flax, cycles per month 144, cost per month 60. 60 flour, 45 flats, give you 45 bread. Bread lentils, cycles per month 168, cost per month 60. 60 flour and 35 lentils give you 45 bread. Bread mustard, cycles per month 144, cost per month $60. 60 flour and 30 mustard give you 45 bread. Poppy, cycles per month 144, cost per month $60. 50 flour and 40 poppy give you 45 bread. And lavender. Oof. Lavender cake. Interesting. Anywho, cycles per month 72, cost per month $60. 8 flour, 8 sugar, 8 milk, bottled. 8 eggs, 8 butter, and 8 lavender give you 21 cake. That is it for that one. Breakfast factory. Buckwheat give you cycles per month 192, cost per month 240. 15 honey, 30 buckwheat give you 15 silly roll out. And millet. Cycles per month 192, cost per month 240. 24. Gosh. Anyway, 15 honey and 35 millet give you 25 silk. And then raisins, rice, that's all base game. And rye. Cycles per month 192, cost per month 240. 15 honey, 50 rye. Give you 30 silk. Cycles per month 192, cost per month 240. 15 honey and 28 spelt. Give you 20 silk. Cycles per month 192, cost per month 240. 15 honey, 25 triticale, give you 15 silk. Compact glass forge. Glass pane. Cycles per month 108 and cost per month $12,000? Are you kidding me? 4,000 sand plus 1,000 wood chips give you 24. God. Let's try that again. 24 glass pane. Ugh. Too much talking. I'm already 40 minutes into this video, and we're still on the first map. Mind you, the other ones won't take too long. This is the majority of the video here. We will go on the other maps and show them off, though. Of course, they have to be all different. So, coil sheet metal. Cycles per month 48, cost per month 120. 100 iron ore, 1,000 wood chips give you 22.5 coil sheet metal. Iron plates, cycles per month 48, cost per month 24. 100 iron ore, 1,000 wood chips give you 28 iron pipes and iron spikes. Cycles per month 48, cost per month 48. 100 iron ore, 1,000 wood chips give you 150.5 iron spikes. The last me about my glass. Glass pane. Cycles per month 216, cost per month 12,000. 4,000 sand, 1,000 wood chips give you 36 glass pane. Oh, that was the compact glass forge. Okay. So what's the difference? Okay, so you did a little bit less out of the compact. It's the same inputs, but you did like 12 less out of the compact. Grain mill. Buckwheat flour. Cycles per month 3,600. Cost per month 24. 15 buckwheat give you 17 flour. Millet flour. Cycles per month 7,200. Cost per month 24. 5 millet give you 4 flour. Rye flour 36,000 cycles per month. Cost per month 240. 15 rye give you 19 flour. Spelt cycles per month 1,440. Cost per month 24. 30 spelt give you 23 flour. And then that's triticale. Cycles per month 36,000. Cost per month 24. 15 triticale give you 16 flour. Oil mill. Buckwheat oil. Cycles per month 4,800. Cost per month $60. 25 buckwheat give you 20 buckwheat oil. Lavender essentials oil. Cycles per month 4,800. Cost per month $60. 7 lavender give you 11 lavender essential oils. Millet, cycles per month 4,800 I mean. Cost per month $60. 20 millet give you 15 millet oil. Mustard oil, cycles per month 4,800. Cost per month $60. 2 mustard give you 1 mustard oil. Poppy seed oil. 4,800 cycles per month. Cost per month $60. 37 poppy give you 25 poppy seed oil. And vegetable oil. Cycles per month 48,000. Cost per month $60. 15 soybeans give you 7 vegetable oil. And wood treatment oil. Cycles per month 4,800. Cost per month $60. 15 rye, give you 11 wood treatment oil. Preserved food factory. Ketchup. Cycles per month 72, cost per month 168. 56 tomatoes, give you 50 ketchup. Mustard. Cycles per month 72, cost per month 168. 56 mustard, give you 50 mustard. I think the rest of that one is base game. That looks all base game to me too. And the smeltery. Coil sheet metal. Cycles per month 96, cost per month 120. 300 iron ore, 1000 wood chips, give you 42 coil. Iron pipes. Cycles per month 96, cost per month 24. 200 iron ore, 1000 wood chips, give you 44.5 iron pipes. And then iron spikes. Cycles per month 96, cost per month 48. 500 iron ore and 1000 wood chips give you 225.5 iron spikes. Then the stone crusher. Cycles per month 120, cost per month 1,440. 4,000 stones in give out 2,907 sand. There you go. That is that one. Now I am going to go over to the next map, so I will be back in a moment. Okay, we are on the DIY edition. One of the extra additions on this map is there's a buildable roller coaster on this one. Got some houses and stuff over here, some buildable houses. And then it's pretty much like a no man's land map without trees. You can pretty much do what you want without having to cut down trees or even cut down a sign. Let's see. Just had roller coaster. Tell the NPCs to take a train to somewhere else. Gas station. Preserved food factory. Oil mill. Warehouse. Sawmill. Bakery. Breakfast factory. Glassed me about my glass. Kenneth. Stone crusher. Animal dealer. Museum. Smeltery. Grain mill. Walter. Katie. Lisa. David. Noah. Ben. Player house. Lizard. Ink sell all. Bridge. Vehicle workshop. And once again, land prices aren't too bad here. It's around like 60,000. Yeah, that is this one. Now I will go over to the forestry one real quick. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, here is the forestry edition. There's some stuff a little bit more spread out on this one. Maybe we will do a flyover on this one. Some of the stuff is a little bit more spread out, so I think I will do a flyover on this one as well. So I will be back in a moment, in a few. What's some of the stuff we have on here? Burkell? That's the iron mine right there. Roller coaster. Oil mill. Ben. Lisa. Katie. Kenneth. Stone crusher. Player house. Farmhouse. David. Preserved food factory. Breakfast factory. Bakery. Grain mill. Warehouse. Tristan. Tell the NPCs to take the train to somewhere else. We'll look at that on here too. Vehicle workshop. Shop. Electric charging station. Animal dealer. Museum. Glassed me about my glass. I freaking love that. That's so cool. Walter. Chuck. Lizard Ink Sell All. And Break. So if we go back here to, where was that? Welcome to Wampsville. Remove NPCs. Once you activate this trigger, save and reload this save for the physical NPCs to disappear from the map or bring them back. Remove NPCs. Save. I'll be back in a second. And then NPCs are gone. You don't even see them on the map. And then if you want them back, you just click this again. Bring NPCs back to the map. But with that, if you guys enjoyed this, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Like I said, there will be timestamps in the description of this video. Have an awesome day, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.